C of the agenda for the 1st of March. No declaration of interest. Okay, any apologies for absence?
Councillor Lajone's not there, and also Councillor Chris Blackwood. He's just put the housing service.
On the governance arrangements for the council and suggesting the return of the committee system. The discussion I've had with the Director of Law, which has since been sorted out by a notice of motion coming forward, is that how can we discuss an officer proposal that hasn't come through members? I still haven't clear about that. I'm not asking for an answer now because we couldn't answer it before. However, it's been sorted now because I understand there's a notice of motion being put forward by Councillor Harney. Can we do this?
Yes, Madam Mayor, I formally move, and I believe that two of my colleagues, two parliament councillors.
I think Steve Lloyd will be second.
chamber and come forward with something that works. It's not about whether it works for us as members, that's the important. It's whether it works for us as members and delivers what the public need out of government and democracy. And the final paragraph does, first time in the equation, actually gets it back into the public domain and actually consults with the public as well, hopefully, about the type of governance models and the way forward that they want to be governed by. Because that is the essence, in fact, the essence of democracy is that the public are involved. We don't do things behind closed doors anymore. We move on. We say we're thinking about where we govern ourselves, and members of the public can be involved in that process as best we can. So therefore, I think it's right and proper that the group we set up delivers its agenda. Hopefully, in time for the next meeting. It's a big ask of anybody. It would have been a big ask simply of the appointments of external consultants. At the end of the day, it's us as members, in consultation with the public, who make the decisions and the way forward. And I think sensibly we can do that. And invite